Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Euthia, Torment of Resurrection. But we're also going to be using several of the modules included in the expansion. So Fierce Powers and Crawling Shadows expansion, as well as playing through the scenario that is meant to be purely solo from that expansion. That's the Dreadful Paths scenario. So let's talk about that first. So what we have as our scenario is to get through these journey tasks here. Now there's 4 different scenarios within the Dreadful Paths module that you can choose, and each one has this one's called Gateway, and then the final boss is the fair demon guy. So our objective is to defeat the boss. If we defeat him in I think it's under 15 rounds, we get the best score, but at that point I really don't care. My objective is to defeat the boss. We have to be able to get to him by completing all this other stuff along the way. So that's what these 2 cards are here for. We'll talk about those here in a second. So there's some additional tiles, for example the journey tiles, which have this back, are going to come out, give us some additional stuff. Also these compass tiles, which simply point in a specific direction, and you kind of store those together. We're also going to be seeing the purple and red kind of portal areas. What else are we going to see with this one? I think that's pretty much. Oh, we're going to see some of these, blank locations. So we'll see some of these hexagon tiles come out. And we're also going to play with the playing with fire way to play control the AI monster. So this one should be pretty straightforward. Essentially they have replaced this deck of cards with a die. So you simply are going to roll 2 dice along with this big chunky one, and so glad I got that one out of the way early. This guy would have rolled 2 6s, taken 1 chaos action, as well as gained an extra silver card. Now this, I don't know, I never saw it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't in there. And also this, if they roll this symbol, they're not going to take a chaos action, but they're going to gain a Gar token mid-combat. In this version, the AI will always use a Gar token if they have not reached their 3rd and highest threshold for attack, and if they have 3, 2, or 1 on one of their dice. So it sounds a little complicated, but we'll get into it. So we'll be seeing that. We're also playing with this scenario means we're going to be getting some additional, some additional level up tiles that they said to make sure you include. So we'll be leveling up at 3 and 8, I think. 3 and 8 are thrown in there as extra. And last but not least, we're going to be playing with these this secret card here. So this is a way to turn some of the more mundane tiles into something more interesting. So there's 4 or 5 of these, I believe, in the box. You just randomly draw one, and so anytime we see a deer on one of the map tiles, we'll place one of these deer tokens over here, or a bear, or a rock, or a well, as a free action. And I love free actions, and especially because there are no quests in this scenario. So we're not going to see any of the quest tiles, none of the quest cards are going to come out, but this is going to kind of give us the ability to have little mini quests. We're basically, if we hunt the deer, we have to roll 8+. If we do, we can technically kill the deer, and if we carry it to a market, we gain a coin and an XP. Whereas a bear, we have to defeat the bear in combat, take it to a Dragon Slayer lair, and then we get 2 and 2. Treasure, basically then we go to any treasure location, we get these bonuses here, 2 gems. And then the well, if we spend a movement, we then take it, whatever we found in the well, to the alchemist, and it gets us XP and a treasure tile. So these are really fun. They just add a little bit extra. You don't have to say take on the bear, because the bear tokens are, double-sided, and on one side is going to be an attack, and it could be, I think I've seen upwards of 5, so they could just swipe you right dead on the spot. But if you're looking for something and you got some space to carry the bear carcass around, because you do have to carry the stuff in your sacks, and it has to take up an equipment slot here, or a item slot. Yeah, so we are gonna go ahead and get started. I think that's the main stuff here. I'm gonna attempt to grow this way and hope that we don't run out of space, because this is easily the biggest stack of tiles I've yet to play with. So very excited about that though. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to be taking a trade action this early, so let's spend this for 2 points of movement. We're just going to pop out right here onto the portal and reveal some tiles. So this will help me remember that I have 1 point of movement left. And here we can see our first purple arcane portal there. And I always like to... this is one of there's 2 standees that I have kept out. One's like a purple magician fella who we don't have a miniature for, and then the church, just so I can very quickly find the church. All right, so there's that tile, this tile, and this tile. All right, so there's a market that needs liberating. There's these guys here. So where do we want to go with our second point of movement? Well, I think it's pretty obvious. We're going to step up and just... Oh no, there's 2 treasure. I didn't even see this one here. So, yeah. I would love to, kind of gain some XP through here and some money, and then go over here to the market. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's take our second point of movement as a free action. I can search for treasure, and we have found a broken shield. But that's okay. Draw, his abilities side of the board actually has room to take this on. So, ta-da! You have a broken shield. Very nice. All right, that was a decent little treasure to find. So let's do that. Let's spend our 1 point of movement and our combat token to... Let's take on an enemy and test out these new Gar tokens. Now, before we do that, we need to unveil some tiles, because I don't see any... Oh, there's an elemental. So let's find us a wind elemental. And maybe one on this tile. No elementals. Or maybe this one. No, but we found the griffin tile. Ooh. All right. But first things first, time for battle. And we have come across a gecko. So, I forgot to give the AI their silver card to begin with, so he does get 1. He gets 2 chaos tokens and no Gar tokens. So we're going to give those to him right there. And now we're actually going to roll these dice up. 1 and a 6. Okay. So, and he's going to take 1 chaos action. So at this point now, I don't have any first strike abilities. Alright, so we're going to bypass that. His roll was not higher than 10, so I don't do anything with She's intervention. He wants to take 1 chaos action, so that's fine. He's got 1 silver card, and he's got no Gar tokens, so we're just going to flip this over and see what he does. Enhancement, so he at a 6+ is going to do 1 additional damage. So here we go, that's spending that right there. So right now he is doing 3 points of damage to draw. If I can, though, spend 1 Gar token, I can pretty much ensure that he only does 2. Yeah, and he can't get less than 2. Well, no, he could, because I can make it a 1. So I'm going to spend 1 of my Gar tokens to make and re-roll this one. And it's another 6. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. But it's a -2, so his total is actually 5. So this does not go into effect. So he only hits me for 2. 1, 2. So I guess I could have used Broken Shield, but yeah, that wouldn't have changed anything. So, all right, we're gonna keep it as is. Okay, so he's basically done. We're done with all these tokens here. We're done with that card. We're done with this. He gets to keep that token though. He's not dead yet, so we need to attack him. We're looking for a 9 or higher here, and that is not even close. That's nothing for us. That is a very poor draw. So we are going to spend a Gar token and reroll this 1. That's better. So now we're at 8 plus 2 is 10. Perfect. Well, not perfect, because perfect would have been taking him out in one fell swoop. But let's see here. Where are all... this will work. 2 and a 1. Fortunately, the gecko has one more thing, so we got to go through all this again. All right, one more round. So he's going to roll this up, but he doesn't have any cards, so not much he can do with this. This is pointless. He rolls a 5. I might as well go ahead and spend this here. That's going to turn his 5 into a 3. If I spend a Gar token, yeah, I don't really like the math on this, so I'm going to keep my Gar tokens. This unfortunately didn't, it's this symbol here is -2 to its roll. The symbol that's -2 slashes is -2 to the attack. So it would look like this, but with a minus. That's what we want to see. All right. So I took my damage. It's done. And we just need, yep, that's all we needed. So I don't need to do anything else. It has been defeated. And let's check out what we get here. So this gecko, now I don't think I need to keep, since there's no encounters, there's no reason for me to carry this gecko. I'm going to get 2 cards, 2 silver cards. Fabulous. And so the AI is going to get 2 silver cards. I'm going to get just 1 XP and 2 money. I forgot to look if I was supposed to get any money at the beginning of the scenario here. So there we go. There's that. And put this reference sheet over here. So he just got me that. That was it. And 2 money and 2 things. Okay, so we're done with you. We'll put you up there. That space, however, also got me 4 money. 4 more money. So there's 2 more. 2 sets of 2s. And 2 more silver cards, which is going to give, boom, boom, it's going to give him 2. And I've always been curious about this. What if you guys play the game or have the game, what do you do? Do you say here's 4 and now 4 get discarded? At the end of the day, I don't think it really matters that much. But do you just take 3 and when you're about to put 4, you just discard 3 and take your gold card? Now, I have the option to turn these in, and I think I will go ahead and turn them in because 1 gold card is better. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that here in a second. So I have liberated this hex here, so that I'm going to put that there. And also, I was not paying too close attention, but I don't think any have been revealed yet. I haven't seen a bear. I've seen lots of birds. but no bear and no deer. So, and no rocks either. I don't think. I stand corrected. So there's a couple things here. There's a deer expertly hidden right there. So I'm going to put a deer token there. There's also a well up here and a well in the middle of this market and the other market. So I actually only pulled out, pre-pulled out. There's another well. Oh, but that ends my turn. Not much else to do. We'll get these back. We'll get these back. This pushes. I'm only at 1. So I need to find a water elemental. Oh, I do need two bounties. I need to take 2 bounties to the church. So maybe I should hold on to this gecko for now. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think we can do that pretty easily. Let's take these back. I'm going to go ahead and use my... Oh, you know what I should have done before? I basically can heal for 1 every round with that tile. But I'm going to go ahead and spend this to heal for 2 more. Because we're going to go right back into combat here in just a second. So, alright. We're not going to the market, so let's go here. Alright, so I had to spend a point of movement to get there. Or should I spend... I think I'm going to spend this one. Take this, so I'll remember I have a point of movement left. And we're going to take on... So here's our combat action. We're going to take on another level 1 with the air elemental in our presence. So here we go. And it's a boar. Alright, the boar is gaining himself a silver card. Just 1 chaos token and 1 Gar token. Alright. And that's it. We will go ahead and roll his dice. And he rolled a 6 and a 1, but the air elemental and 2 chaos tokens is turning this into a 1. So fabulous. But that means he's going to use this. So double chaos actions. We know what's coming. He's only got 2 cards here. So he's actually going to use his Gar tokens against us, not on himself. So I actually kind of like that. And a curse. So he's doing -3 to my roll. Oh wait, he only had 1 of these to spend. So, oops, I'll just not know what that one is. So he rolled double, but he's only got 1 of these to spend. So he actually gets... Okay, maybe he will do it, because here he gets a chaos action. He's adding +3 to his roll, so he's up to a 4 now. And he gains a silver card. So we'll just say I place that one down. He now has 1 to play, and he's gonna get mind control, which is gonna give him +5. So his 2 is now a 10. Now, I could just spend a Gar token, but chances are I would re-roll this to be better than it is. But he's not going to use his Gar token against me, so I can go ahead and use this and turn that 10 into an 8 and only take 2 damage. Now it's doing -2 to myself, and he's going to use his Gar token against me. So let's see what happens here. So yeah, I guess we'll leave that card out for him, and we'll pull these back, put that right there, and 2 and a 4. So for right now, for me, that is actually just a 4 because I used my broken shield. So I don't know at what point. I feel like the AI would not use his Gar token at this juncture. Because I'm not even hitting my first threshold, which is kind of like the opposite of him. So I'm going to use my Gar token to reroll this one. And now I've got a 10 plus 2 minus 2, so 10, which is much better. I feel like then he would use his Gar token against me, make me reroll this one. And so now it's a 7, which is a wash. I'm at least hitting him at this point, so I think we're just going to hold pat there. Whew. All right, so there we go. He can't do much else now, though. We kind of threw some Gar tokens at each other. So I think I'm done with this. I can safely put that away into my discard pile over there. And he's going to go again. But he's got nothing else here. Ooh, he does get a 5 and a 4. But that's only a 9. He's going to get another silver card out of it. And yeah, I guess I'm just taking 2 more damage. Boom, boom. But that's fine. All right. He's got no more Gar tokens to use against me. I've got 1 I can spend, and I barely hit it. I will spend my first aid here to bump 1 just in case, but he has been defeated. All right, so I get just 1 XP again, 2 more money, and 2 silver cards, which is going to give him another gold card back. Let's see, there's 2 more monies. I threw away 1, and I'm going to get a 1 from him. There we go. 2 more Gar tokens back. Glad I got those from up there. And what was he getting me? I'll take my 2 silver first and give him his 2 silver, boom, boom, which will immediately become 1 gold card. And I will keep this carcass because we're heading to the church now. I'm just going to have to still find a, that's like a level 3 treasure spot. So it's going to take me a while to complete these level 1 journeys here. I also need to find a water elemental, and have yet to see anything but an air elemental. So I'm going to spend my, put that right there, spend my last point of movement. So I've spent that now, and I will spend a free action. Ooh, gotta cover this guy up here. Oh wait, before I do that, let's spend a mining action to figure out what's here in the mountains. And we've got one of those. So red gem, okay. I will put, I generally just take this and cover up the guy. That way I'm not crowding all the spaces out. Okay, now I'm spending my last point of movement confronting this elemental, and I'm just looking for a 6 or higher. Woo, doggy. All right. I got exactly a 6. That's going to give me kind of a level 2 treasure. And luckily it's a ring. I didn't even think about that. That I can claim. I get a Gar token, and it's going to teleport me to. So I will teleport right to there. Take another free action. I love it. And flip over to my fair ritual card here. I believe I can get 2 tiles at once. Hold on, let me check real quick. That's the scenario. This is the rule book. Let's see. 25. Whenever you enter a hex with a fair witcher as a free action, you may sacrifice, discard as many silver and gold cards as you want in order to heal and or gain ritual rewards. So I could the church is going to give me the opportunity to heal for 6 with 1 coin. So I think we'll save that. And let's see what these tiles are. So I'm basically going to give up all my cards here. 2 silvers and 1 gold. So I get kind of 1 of each here. And we got an air essence, which I'm not going to be able to hold. And this thing, it says ready up to 2 used abilities. Yeah, I can't hold all this stuff. So maybe I shouldn't have done that, but yeah, I guess we'll get rid of this because this is far more valuable. Man, and I'm giving these 2 things up already. Need to find me a bigger pack. Man, I don't know whether that was worth giving up or not. Because that was the big one. That was the one that was worth the gold card. Should I go get that back? Huh. I don't know. Because I really want to unlock this here. Okay. But that was around. We've done some stuff. Oh, we confronted this elemental. So we'll put that right there. You can just stay hanging out, guy. And this pushes. I really would have liked to have been higher than 2 this first time around, but that's okay. Oh, that's all right. So let's... I'm going to technically search this treasure spot too, so we'll do that. Okay, we need 2 points of movement to get to the church. No, we need 3 points of movement to get to the church. So we're going to go 1, stop at this treasure site. Wait, no, because I can't hold it yet. Unless it ends up being some kind of weapon, I'm not going to stop at this treasure site. So I'm going to march all the way into the church with my 3 points of movement. 1, 2, 3. And I will deliver these 2 things. Get these out of here. So I've done this first one. I can put a little shield on this one to say, all right, that one's complete. I still need to find a level 3 treasure, essentially. But I've done that. And I can pay 1 coin to heal back up to full health since I'm at the church. All right, now yes, what's to do now? 1, 2 points of movement gets me into the market, but then I've used my trade action, so that's no good. So yeah, let's go ahead, and now that we've got from free space, we'll move back out to here. Now we'll search for treasure. And increase the die of hope's value by 2. Okay. I get this back to nowhere. You know what I just realized? Now that I'm up here, I should have stuck a tile up here. Way up here. I don't even know if it's going to fit. No, I need to move my whole map. Alright, so Earth Elemental coming in. And I was right there. But no ability to take a combat action. And technically, actually, this one should have been right here. Because I was standing on that space, and I was standing on this space. Holy cow, hold on a second. This one should have ended up right here. This one should have ended up right here when I was standing with the elemental. And then this one up here. And then finally this one. So now I have a lot more places that I could go. And another Earth Elemental came out. And a rock. I believe that's a rock now, finally. A rock and a deer on this one. Maybe. I'll have to look and see what the rock is actually looks like. Okay. I don't see much of anything else. Okay. So I could use my movement to just start exploring some more area. And that might be worth it too. So yeah. Here's my 2 points of movement to teleport. I'll go 1, instantly pop to here. Let's see some more tiles. Lots of earth elementals here today. There's an alchemist. And I'm just kind of, I guess I could confront the earth elemental with my last point of movement as a free action, which technically now that's going to unlock one more tile. Oh gosh, look at that. Okay, one more earth elemental. I'm almost out of these suckers. Okay, earth elemental, where are you? Let's see what we can do here. Big roll. 4 and 5 is 9. That's fine. So I get to draw 2, choose 1. And so pure gold or this guy. I think I'm just going to take the money this early on. I could use a green gem, but that's it so far. So yeah, we'll just go with the gold. Okay. And I gotta put a thing out for him. Getting a little crowded there. Alright, now we pushed on. Now we restart our turn, and what do we want to do? I think I will just move into here with 1 point of movement. Ta-da! So we have to spend combat. We have to get rid of that enemy. And then, hopefully, we can spend some money. Alright, what do we got? We got a grizzly bear. 5 health grizzly bear. Alright, no silver cards. Only 1 chaos token and no guard token. So that's actually not that bad. Let's see what he's doing here. Of course, of course. Now, he is rolling next to an earth elemental. Oh, and I also forgot to expand our map here. So, ooh, hold on. I think the chaos and the earth counteract each other. So let me check that. Yes. So chaos and earth basically wipe each wash. It's a wash. So he is still rolling a 12 and doing a chaos action, which will just be his 1 card here. So he's adding +2 to his, which is 14. He's getting another guard token, so I'll just leave that there. +3 this round, so +2 passively for the rest, and he's getting a silver card. Which then I feel like we played this correctly. He would then spend this, and he's now getting a 6+. So he's hitting me for 4 right now. 4. He spent all his guard or chaos tokens though. He had no guard tokens. So I feel like we really need to spend some stuff here. So here's 1 guard token. That's not much better. But now we're at, oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I don't think I wanted to bother with this because I think it's a waste. He's getting +5. So he's at 12, 17. So my measly -2 with a reroll, I think I just need to take this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. I'm going to immediately use my first aid to get 1 of these back. He's basically going to get a passive +2 to all his rolls in the future, but he doesn't have anything else to play with. So, alright, time to do us some damage here. Oh, and he did this, so I can up She's Intervention, and I could use this to increase it by 2 more to get it to 3. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, 4 and 5 is 9. So that's pretty good. That's 3. This would make it 4, but There's really no point in me spending any. I don't even need this one. So I did as best as I can right now with just my rusty cleaver, which is why I need some more weapons. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to do our 3 points of damage here to this guy and see what he does. Okay. Alright, he gets a silver card and he's rolling a 7, but he doesn't have a chaos token to spend on that silver card. So he doesn't have a Gar token. He's at 7 right now, which is doing 2 damage. Oh, plus 2 is 9. So if I do this, he's back at 7. I could spend a Gar token and try and keep him down here. So I think I will do that. So he's just at 7 and minus 2. Whoop. Wait, this was a... Hold on. This was a 2. There we go. All right. So now he's doing a total of, yeah, I actually blocked his stuff, period. So, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Now, I really just need 5 and 2 is 7. Okay, and that's 2 damage, and that's all I need. I don't need to spend any more Gar tokens. I don't need to spend this. We are good to go. So, take all this stuff back. We have defeated the Grizzly. I don't think I need to carry him around. I don't have room for him anyways. So 2 more XP, a silver card, which will give him a silver card. Let's see what else. He's done with this. And I'm getting 4 money. Let's see here. 4. If I took a 10, no, 2 5s. And take back 6. So it is time to spend some money. All right, I'm gonna sell this for 5 gold. No brainer there. Actually, I'm just going to take 4 because I'm immediately going to turn around and spend 1 to flip over some tiles. Well, I feel like I used up all the 2s, I guess. All right. So, yeah. Wait, I didn't take my... Yeah, okay, I think I'm good. Okay, so first up is Furious Charge or Prospector. Then we've got, I believe this is legal, our 3s. So this is expansion content. And then we've got 4s. Oh, mamma mia. So Dodge or Scout. I think we're going to take Dodge. I'm going to trade this guy in here for a Air Elemental and unlock that. And so I will take... Ooh. I will take that first. I will keep this one. Lose that one and that one. We don't need you anymore. And what do we want? Boots. These boots were made for walking. That's just what we'll do. What does a purple gem get me? Purple gem. That's red. Purple gets me... Ooh, +1 bag slot? And then black gets me... What does black get me? Ooh, the treasure tile. That's interesting. Or this one gets me +1 movement. That's hard to pass up right now. Just a free point of movement. I'm gonna buy the gloves, and I need to pay for them. So there's the 3 for my gloves. I'm giving up the boots, but we could possibly see boots again. I'm wondering if I should wipe this now. Or I could buy the helm for just +2 more. So you just get 2 more health. This one should give me that, so that goes up. I've got the money for it, but if a really awesome weapon comes out, I think I would want it. So yeah, I think we're gonna wipe. I might regret this, who knows. Wipe those and give me 4 more. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's some boots. So I could just go ahead and get my boots. I could just go ahead and get some gems. Or a helm. So not too bad. Still not a weapon. Still looking for a better weapon. So I think we will buy the boots. This is not going to get me any closer to a set, though. That's okay. We can always sell these down the road. So there's my boots. Do I need to unlock that? These? No. Okay. Alright. So there's my boots. So this goes up again, and this goes up. I have a free point of movement at any point. So yeah, let's see what popped out here. Ooh, for 2 items. Yes. Now I believe that this has to go there, but then I can hold 2 items in that spot. Or no, there's this. Yeah, but I'm going to buy this either way, and then we're going to figure out. Because that's what we need. We need to be able to carry more stuff around. And who knows? Let's see what else pops out here. We're doing business at the market. Very expensive pair of boots. So if I could come back and get this eventually, I'd have 2 sets of the red armor. That'd be pretty good. But nothing right now requires a set. So, all right. Ooh, and there's a Pegasus. All right. I'm just checking out what's on the board. All right, last but not least, what is it? 2 coins? No, 1 coin. So yes, I think I will just go ahead and pay 1 coin to heal, back up to full health here. Boom, 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 boom. And be done. But I still have... Oh, no, wait, because I had to spend this trade action. So yes, I am done. So I have this to train for later at some point or another. But there we go. Alright, so this advances. I get all my stuff back. And let's see, what do we want to do now? Maybe we'll do that actually. Hold on. Try and get that deer and... Yeah, so we're going to spend 2 points of movement to come up here. So, first things first, I spend 1 point of movement to pick up this rock, which I'll just say I did that there. Then, I make an attempt to hunt the deer. And I rolled a 9, so I was successful. I got the deer. Okay. Now, I want to end up at someplace I can mine. And every place out here has guarded. Or up here. So I will spend 3 points of movement to go 1, jump here, 2. I'll have an extra movement left. I will get a secret, and which is a coin. That one I do get to just discard and draw. But I also get to trade in my rock for either and that we're going to do the blue. Put you right there. And what's the other color? The red. Which I don't have a spot I can put a red yet. So we'll store it right here for now. That's a gold card. Very nice. So let's take on this Earth Elemental. So here's my 1 point of movement. I need to put out some tiles. I'm running out of room. Uh-oh. There's one of those nasty undead fellas from the Necromancer. Necromancer's little minions. Oh god, the struggle is real. Sorry, guy. There finally is our water elemental. Alright. But we're confronting an earth elemental, so I need to find his card. Here we go. And it is a 7. Now, if I can get to 11 plus, I can get here, unlock this, and unlock dodge. So I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna spend this, reroll this, and oh god, hold on. But I can do this. This is 8. This gets me to 10, but I can spend this for +1 right there. That is 11. We get us one of these. It's a necklace. Take a wound to move. Probably just sell that. And spent the guard token, but that was worth it because I will just immediately spend that to put that right there. I like it. I like it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm still in this space. All right. Well, we know where we need to go, but there's a lot of crap in the way. So I have 1 point of movement left. Oh, I did this treasure spot. Oh, and there's a deer on that treasure spot too that I did not attempt to fight. So put that there. Yeah, I guess I could just spend my last point of movement to move onto here and try and catch that deer. So here we go. 4 and 8 is 7. I already spent that one. So yeah, let's just, you guys can get to see what happens when you don't get the deer. So I'm supposed to take the higher of these 2 dice, and I believe it's higher. It doesn't matter. But we flip this over basically. Look to see. All right, 4. So it's running straight this way into the portal spot. So that's how you figure out what happens to the deer if you don't catch him. So the deer runs away, the bear fights back. You always pick up the rock, and you just have to spend a movement to take the thing out of the well. And there's 3 other cards like this. So there's the birds, there's the tree stumps, there's the glowing things, so on and so forth. All right. But at this point, we are passing on another turn, and I think this is an ideal time to pause for now. So we are going to, I would love to say we're halfway through, but there's no way. 15 is kind of the benchmark, so we're close to halfway, but hopefully things will start speeding up a little bit here. I really need to get to 6 and hope that 6 at least a weapon. Yes, see, 6 is my weapon, where I can get a barbed club, and we're certainly going to take that. 6, maybe even 8 or 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love to get 5 more XP. I can get 3 of that from taking on a level 2 monster, and maybe we just need to do that. Worst case scenario, we have to be resurrected at the church. But yeah, because we do need to confront a water elemental. It's sitting up there. And then take on... Plus, if I move into there, I can heal from the water elemental. So that's not bad. And I've got Alchemist out now, so I can complete this. And then I just need to find a level 3 treasure spot, which I still don't see one out. Yeah. But anyways, if you're enjoying this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great night.